Hey, my fellow hustlers, we're back with another episode. Thank you for everybody that shows their support, liking, sharing our stuff. Remember, you can find our episodes on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, and Apple Podcast. And today we have an awesome guest, Miss Rebecca. Bye.
Yes,
How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. And you're
Good.
with Couture Marketing?
I do. I am the owner of Couture Marketing Group.
Nice, nice. So the way I like to do this is we'll talk a little bit about your business, then jump into a little bit more personal stuff. Maybe
Okay.
maybe some fun stories.
Cool. Yeah, yeah.
We'll see what we get into.
All right.
But let's start off your business, Couture Marketing Group.
Sure.
Tell us a little bit about that.
All right. So Couture Marketing Group, I have owned it for 4 years now. It is a business that is my passion. I have probably been doing marketing longer than you've been alive. And so what's really cool about it is I am able to, I worked in corporate America for a really long time, and there was nothing wrong with it. And I loved everything about it.
Yeah.
The thing about corporate America is you have to sell what makes a bigger profit, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Because the overhead is huge. It's not anything about them, but the overhead is huge.
Yeah.
And now also you always believe the Kool-Aid that they're selling. And so when I got into my own small business, it was awesome to be able to sit down with a small business and be like, oh shoot, I can help you in a much larger level and bigger opportunities than I ever had in corporate America. So it's been an absolute blessing.
Yeah.
One of the things that my employees and I do every day, at 9 a.m., we pray for every single one of our clients. And we say, God, grant us the wisdom to know what we're supposed to be doing with these companies and shine your light upon us so we can shine the light upon them.
That's
and
awesome.
it is. Yeah. And it's working, right?
Yeah.
And it's just probably the best job I've ever had.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can tell you love it because you're always happy. You're always.
Well, I don't know if I'm
You're
always...
from BNI. What I've noticed is you're the energy. Like whenever you walk in a room, you create the energy.
Thank
so
you.
that's
I
always
appreciate-
good.
Thank you.
Even just meeting you today, you're driving up, waving. You're always happy. You
Yeah.
can tell you love it.
I do. I do love it. And I really love to watch like taking a business from... So first of all, I'm a small business owner myself, right? So I have to practice the principles that I tell other people to practice.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Or I have to do the advice that I'm giving other people. So it's really cool to see this person who's done what I've done. So when I started Couture Marketing Group, it was from nothing,
Really.
right? It was just like...
And how long ago?
4 years ago.
4 years ago,
Yeah,
you said that,
but a prayer of, oh God, please let this work, right?
Yeah.
And so I have other businesses that they've been established. However, through marketing and all of those things, they're growing into that legacy that they're wanting to have and that they're wanting to leave. And it's an awesome experience.
Yeah, that's cool. And then, so you talk about corporate. Was that here in Amarillo or?
Sure,
Or
sure.
where are you from?
Yeah, so I'm from Colorado.
Okay.
My degree is in organizational management, which is more of a social work or being a CEO. And that was kind of what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
When I was going through college, though, I worked with people with intellectual disabilities. And I loved that. And I had the opportunity to work for a company called Hilltop Hospital.
Okay.
And I was the behavior specialist. And at Hilltop Hospital, these were people with traumatic brain injuries. And you could see millionaires who had gotten into an accident and had a traumatic brain injury and now had to live at this campus, right?
Wow.
So my job was to walk around with a psychiatrist, and he would say, here are the medicines that we will give. And then I would write the protocol and how we would help them behaviorally, not just take medicines, but then thrive. Right.
Okay.
I loved that. I loved everything about that, but you don't make any money at it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, and at the time, and I was a single mom of 2 children, and I needed to find something that, would support my family. And if I could be there at Hilltop Hospital, I'd still be doing that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're making a lot of money now, but back in the day, that wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
So I opened a newspaper, and there was an ad for a TV station.
Okay.
KRX TV, Withers Broadcasting. It was a He owns 16 broadcast companies. So that was radio and TV.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I walked in and I said, I need a job. And as a
Mm-hmm.
behavior specialist, the one thing that you can do is you can be a great salesperson because you can read the room,
Yeah.
right? And you help people and you coach people and you can feel it. And I was really good at that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was there for 2 weeks and he was like, you are very good at this. And I
Yeah.
would like you to be our sales manager.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no,
In
it was
2 weeks.
Yeah, and crazy. It was
Yeah.
crazy. So I would be placing buys with like Pepsi, and they would be like, "We would like to talk to your sales manager."
Wow.
And I was like, "I am the sales manager."
Let's go.
And I had no idea. I had no idea what. Like, I was like, "I don't know what we're doing here," and I have no idea what Nielsen ratings are, or what.
Yeah.
Anyway, but it was really very humbling. But he took me under his wing,
Uh-huh.
and he taught me so much about marketing.
Mm-hmm.
And with my degree, it was super helpful and I understood everything that we were doing, but he taught me the consumer journey and what it meant.
Uh-huh.
And he loved, this guy, he was just this grumpy old guy. So grumpy.
Yeah.
No one liked him. I have
Mhm.
no idea why he took me under his wing. I loved him,
Yeah.
right? So he took me under his wing and he was like, you can do this.
Mhm.
And he taught me everything I know.
Wow.
Then 9/11 happened, and he was like, this is a great place for you, but I see you, because I really carried I did not carry the company, but I really,
You're a big asset.
I was a motivating factor for
Okay.
let's move on and
Yeah.
let's move on with businesses. So
Mhm.
when other people or other companies were kind of not hitting the stride, we were, because we have to be a beacon of hope every day of our life.
Mhm.
Just period. That's
For sure.
who we need to be.
Yeah.
And so he was able to get me a job in Fort Collins, Colorado,
Nice.
working for, at the time, it was Clear Channel Radio,
Mhm.
which is now iHeartRadio.
Oh.
And it was
nice.
a remarkable job, just remarkable. And
Yeah.
I was able to sell sports and entertainment.
Mhm.
And I did that for a really long time. So sports and entertainment is a different animal to sell
Mhm.
because you're marketing to businesses and saying you can be in these concerts, you can be in this hockey game, you can be in the Broncos, you can do all of these things. And it was
Oh,
just,
yeah.
it was cool. And I did that for 10 years.
Wow.
And it was fun and I made a ton of money. And I
Yeah.
had this goal. I said to myself, like, look, by the time I'm 28 years old, I need to be making $100,000 a
Mhm.
year because that's what my family needs. And I was a single mom.
Yeah.
So that was a big deal for me. And I think Russ Withers really helped me get to that
Get
point.
to that point. Yeah.
Yeah. And then when I was at iHeart, which was Clear Channel when I was there, but I had two mentors, Stu Haskell, he was the GM, and then the director of sales, her name was Kathy Arias. And they took me under their wing.
Wow.
And I don't know why.
They
Right?
like you.
I
Yeah.
don't know why.
It's your energy.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they just taught me and they believed in me.
Mhm.
I could say I want to sell this and they would let me.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. But hear me when I tell you,
Mhm.
you get old and there's only so many concerts you can go to it in a
Because
year.
you were going to all those.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. And many football games and hockey games. And you had to be there because
Yeah.
your clients were there and all of these
Man,
things.
that's an awesome job.
Oh, it was. It was super cool
Yeah.
until my kids
Oh.
started being about 12.
Yeah.
And this was a lifestyle that they were like, this is our lifestyle.
Would they go with you?
Oh, for sure. I
Oh.
mean, I would never see them if we were on the weekends
Yeah.
doing these things together, you know?
Uh-huh.
So yeah. And you probably have never even heard of this band,
Who
but
is it?
there was a band called Boys Like Girls.
No.
Yeah. No, you haven't. It was a teen band at the time.
Mhm.
And they were notorious about yelling, "Come up on the stage."
Mhm.
Well, that's really dangerous.
Yeah.
It's super dangerous. And I had two very athletic children,
And they
right?
jumped up.
Well, so he climbed up on the lighting
Uh-huh.
and he was like, "Come to the stage." My little daughter at 12 years old
Wow.
literally jumped over, just, flew over
Yeah.
the VIP fence, which is like 8 feet long.
Wow.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And then here I am. And I was like, no, in slow motion. And at that moment in my life, I was like,
It's too crazy.
we don't know what reality is.
Yeah.
So I decided that we would move to Grand Junction, Colorado, where that's my home.
Oh, I've been there.
basically, yeah, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever been to Palisade? Colorado.
No.
So Palisade, just a little plug, has 62 different wineries.
Oh, okay.
It's the Napa Valley of Colorado.
Where's that by?
Grand Junction.
Oh, okay.
It's like 15 minutes away. Anyways, it's super cool.
That's awesome. What's that park that's up there? I was little, probably like 12.
Colorado National Monument.
I don't know, but you drive through it and you can see it. Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I had a house like maybe 10 minutes
wow.
away from there. Yeah, like it was really, really cool.
Nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you moved to Grand Junction after doing that. What'd you do there?
I was I was the sales manager for a TV station, KKCO 11 News. Again, the GM, Stacy Stewart, just took me under her belt, believed in anything, you know. And so we always called each other Lucy and Ethel because I would say, I think we should do this. Yeah. And so at the time, I created a couple of things that still Gray Television, even News Channel 10 here, uses. So we had a Moms Every Day, and just a couple of really great programs that I thought in marketing would help small businesses. Yeah. But then also the other part of helping a small business is also helping their customer. For sure. And so we created a lot of those things there, and it was fun. I moved here.
That was my next question. How'd you get here?
Yeah. Okay. Am I going way too long in this?
Okay. No, you're good.
So I moved here because I was single and my kids were grown, and I had worked my whole life in broadcast, and I wanted to be a general manager of a television station. Okay. And Gray Television, at the time it was called Raycom, but they had more television stations by the ocean than any other broadcast company, right? Yeah. And kind of the markets that I would want to be in. Yeah. So I moved here. I had a choice between here in Lubbock and News Channel 10. Brent McClure, the GM there, he is just one of the most amazing people that you'll ever meet. Yeah. I have never met someone, I call him Mr. Amarillo. Because, Mr. Amarillo. Yeah, he just knows everyone, and he loves everyone, and he's just this decent human being. Yeah. And I was like, I want to work for you. Yeah. But he and I talked, and I was like, look, I'm going to work here. I am, but you will mentor me and you will teach me so that there is a possibility that not a possibility, it was going to happen, that I will be a GM in a station by the ocean, period. That was your initial plan. That was, yes, yes. And so I moved here in November.
How long ago?
2016.
2016, okay.
And then I was here in November, and I met my now husband on New Year's Eve. Now, hear me when I tell you, I'm not this ridiculous woman, but I had been single for 17 years, and I met him, and we really hit it off. And so for a year, we were best friends. And well, here I am.
Here you are. What's his name?
Darren Vi.
But what they call him something else. Fox?
Oh, Silver Fox.
Silver Fox. Yeah. I was like, they call him something else.
Yeah, Silver Fox.
He's cool. I like him. Yeah, he's really cool. Nice.
He is.
He's very calm.
He's very calm.
Y'all completely opposite.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's why y'all get along.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. You can
and now we have a farm, and he works for Amarillo National Bank, and we do our thing.
And real estate too, right?
Yeah, so he does real estate. Well, he was doing real estate, but now he works at Amarillo National Bank as the real estate director.
Nice. Yeah. So you got to News Channel 10. How long were you there for?
2.5 years. And then I moved to Town Square Media as the market president. That just wasn't a fit for me. Yeah.
And then after that, that's whenever you took off with Couture Marketing.
A leap and a prayer, and I was like, I'm doing this. Yeah. Well, actually, I got fired, and that's a whole different story. And
how did you get fired?
I'm not going to tell you how I got fired. Oh. It's a thing. But I've never been fired in my life. Yeah. And to achieve the goal of being a general manager was awesome for me. Yeah. But when your morals don't align, you just, there's things that happen. Yeah. And I don't care. I'm good. I love that company. I even use them. I have people currently right now that I do some things with. Really? Yeah. It was a company that I wasn't a fit, and they weren't a fit for me.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't align with other people.
And the biggest blessing I've ever had, I can't even imagine. So we bought a farm, we moved to Canyon, and I can't imagine me driving to Town Square every day
Yeah.
at like this restricted time.
Yeah.
So it's a huge blessing.
Yeah.
And I love my marketing
Yeah.
company. Yeah.
So, do you feel like a lot of marketing has changed from when you first started to now? Because
Oh,
now it's like
absolutely.
more like streaming, right? Streaming
Oh,
services.
honey, listen.
What's the
When
biggest difference?
my biggest competition when I was when I started out was newspaper.
Uh huh.
Like, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Like seriously, it was like, how are we going to beat the
The
newspaper?
newspaper. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, even television. It was
Mhm.
like, okay, how are we beating newspaper?
Yeah.
And then when I went to radio, it was how are we going to beat Yellow Pages
Oh wow.
and the newspaper? You know.
Now it keeps evolving
And
and
so
evolving.
then about 2006, we started doing digital advertising.
Mhm.
Well, at the time, digital advertising was streaming the commercials on a radio stream where you heard the music
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
but they called that digital.
Mm-hmm.
And we made websites. That was digital.
Okay, 2006.
So take it from that to where we are now.
Yeah.
When I sit down with a company, I have 172 different items that I can honestly say, like how we can help them.
Yeah.
Through anything from obviously building your website, but streaming and connected television through automation, through AI. So it's really it's very hard to keep up. I study all the time.
I think it's always changing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What do you think's the most effective though, like nowadays?
Nowadays, so one of the things that I think is up and coming, and what I'm trying to move my company into is artificial intelligence.
AI. Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, so I've created right now 32 different bots.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of small businesses just can't afford me to do their social media, right?
Yeah.
But they can buy a bot from me that does their social media. And for sure,
Like a physical bot?
no, it's a link that you can put into Chat GPT.
Yeah.
But so people can go into Chat GPT and they can do their own social for sure, and they can create an ad. What they don't understand is that same verbiage is probably their other small business roofing company that's saying the same thing, but it's just changing the name.
Oh.
So with AI and having bots to help you, you know, one of the things that we do is we build a brand story for people.
Okay.
And that brand story is the guiding force for any AI.
Yeah.
Because they're not, they don't know you.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, so that's the thing. And then the other part that I really love right now is streaming and connected television. And I am super blessed because I've been in the business for so long that I have a lot of vendors. So for my clients, I'm not in a box. Like corporate America is like, we sell streaming and connected television, right? But they sell it through this one avenue. For me, I can really look at the platforms that I want people to be on, and I am able to decide what's best for them and what targeting is best for them. So streaming and connected television is obviously really cool. Now, I think statistically, don't quote me on this, please, but I think it's 75% of the population is now streaming or consuming some type of television or video through connected and streaming, where even just 3 years ago, broadcast owned the market, television owned the market. I bet 6 years ago, 4 years ago, radio became the number one broadcast way to consume things. Yeah, it overpassed again television just because of the streaming and connected television.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think that all businesses need to understand something. You need to tell your story.
Yeah.
And word of mouth is the best. However, when people aren't talking about you, they don't know you.
That's true.
And so word of mouth is only when people are talking about you, and that can get very dicey. So always being out, top of the mind awareness, but to your targeted demographic is super important. And I think that's what streaming and connected television has what we are doing.
Yeah.
I have a car dealership right now, and I'll never forget this. I was at a broadcasting kind of conference, and they said, in the next 5 years, people are going to be able to see on the television, and they're going to scroll to see the inventory on the car lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we now have the ability to, you have somewhere contextually said that you like this kind of car,
Yeah.
right? We'll now be able to place literally on your television screen
That car.
that car.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Targeting.
Mm-hmm.
I see that because sometimes I look stuff up
Mm-hmm.
and then it comes up. I'm like, because I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I'll see an ad. I was like, what the? So it's you.
And like YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world, even now,
Yeah.
right? So it's super important to be a part of YouTube. I always
Mhm.
tell people, like, if you want to be a success, there's kind of a 3 kind of tier thing that you need to do.
Mhm.
Number 1, you need to be on YouTube. Video is king.
Yeah.
It just is.
Yeah.
Number 2, you need to be on social media, and not necessarily organically, but at least post twice a week on your business page,
Mhm.
but do paid ads. So with Couture, if I'm sitting down with someone and I'm doing their paid ads,
Yeah.
I do threefold marketing for them. So, and hear me, if this is the camera
Yeah,
that you're
that
supposed to
one.
look in,
Yeah.
if you're boosting posts, knock it off.
Dang. That's me.
Okay. Like, knock it off. Literally go into the ad page.
Ad
right?
manager.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. So first of all, going into ad manager is 50% less in pricing.
Yes, because you get they charge you a fee now.
Mm-hmm.
I just noticed that.
Yeah. So if you go into ad manager, first of all, you're going to be able to do better targeting.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you're able to do some A/B testing. And so for all the clients that I do paid ads for, it's super important that we understand that you need likes for a page,
Mm-hmm.
you need top of the mind awareness, and then you need leads.
Yeah.
And you need to run that simulcastly. Simulcastly, is that even a word? I don't think that's a word.
Simultaneously?
Yeah, there we go. So you have to run them
Yeah.
all together.
Yeah.
And you have to do it
And it takes a while, right?
for sure. So
Yeah.
any advertising
Yeah.
is like a diet.
Yeah.
So you have to be frequent and consistent. I can get on the scales for two weeks.
Yeah.
I can eat right and
Yeah.
run, and I can get on the scales and I'm going to see a little bit of a difference,
Mhm.
right? I can go 4 weeks and I'm going to see a little bit of a difference. But
Yeah.
in 90 days,
Yeah.
I'm going to look sexy as hell, right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. So I always tell my clients, and it's really hard for them, advertising, any advertising. I don't care if you're spending $100 on pay-per-click
Yeah.
and you're thinking you're going to get results, you're not.
Yeah.
In 90 days. Advertising is an investment, and you have to understand that in that investment is like a diet by
Yeah.
90 days. And I always tell them, wait for the magic.
Wait for the magic. Yeah.
Because if you don't wait for the magic, you're just wasting money. But if you wait for the magic, it'll come.
Yeah.
Like, I'll never forget. It was so cute. I have a dealership here, and they were like, this isn't working. This is not working. And I was like, I hear you. I get you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But you've never been on this platform ever. Yeah. And so about the 4th month in, they were like, oh, wow.
Yeah, they could
right?
tell.
Yeah. And then, I don't know, in July, I think they sold more cars than they ever have in their 45-year history.
Really?
They beat a competition that they've never beat.
Drop some names.
I'm not going to do that. But, it's super cool to see. And
Yeah.
I've got other people that, it's been a life-changing thing for them and their business. And
sure.
I think that small businesses are like me.
Mm-hmm.
This is my legacy.
Yeah.
I'm leaving this for my children.
Yeah.
They probably won't want to run it, but it's my retirement.
Yeah, that's true. Who are some of your favorite companies that you represent? Or not favorite, but some companies that you do represent?
Mm-hmm.
Because Amarillo's kind of small. Like, they'll know, oh, she does that. You know?
Yeah. Okay. So Greg Lair,
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great client of mine. I think that his GM Doug is very forward thinking, and I think they're just a great company to work for. Another favorite company of mine is Accent Embroidery.
Okay.
Rhonda is, I just love the way she presents herself to businesses and how she helps people promote them through, products. Because it's super important.
Yeah.
When I go out and I have my booth, she designed everything. I'm a designer and I have designers, but when I walked into her and I said, I'm going to San Diego
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to be speaking about AI
Yeah.
and I need my booth to look like that.
Yeah.
I need it to look California,
Uh-huh.
but then for the love of God, I need to come back to Amarillo and be able to use it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she did that.
Yeah.
Right. So
That's awesome.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hear you always talking about Childress
Childers
Brothers. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, so Childers Brothers was a really great company.
Mhm.
I mean, they are still a really great company.
Yeah.
They just needed more than what I could do.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. But we parted in the best of ways. Nothing.
Yeah.
You know, it's just they need literally they're a beast with
Mhm.
leads. Corey Davis is one of the best people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
Like he's just the coolest guy.
Yeah.
And he is super smart, and I couldn't work with them and also build my business.
Yeah.
Nothing to
Too
do
busy.
with him. Nothing to do
Oh,
with.
okay,
I mean,
yeah.
my God, if I could work for him
Yeah.
and not have a business and make the money I want to make,
Yeah.
I would absolutely quit my job today and do that.
Go
but
do that.
you know, so
Yeah.
it just so yeah.
Is there an industry that you like working better with? You said a lot of car dealerships. You talk about
So
that?
I think I do really well with car
Car
dealerships. For whatever reason, I do really well with spas.
Spas.
Any kind of industry that really just kind of needs leads.
Yeah.
I think I do.
So you're good at lead generating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you know, I've been doing this. I always say 25 years, but someone pointed out it's 30. I've been doing this for 30 years.
30 years.
And so I don't think it really matters what business you're in.
Yeah.
As long as I can come in. And one of the things that I do always is I have a free snapshot report.
Okay.
And that snapshot report is really for me. I'm very data driven.
Mm-hmm.
It tells me where you are in the digital space against 3 of your competition, right?
Okay.
Real competition in the market.
Yeah.
And that tells me where we need to do where we need
Concentrate
to have.
on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then I also do an SEO, like website scrape, to make sure, like, is your website up to par? Where are you at with that? So when I walk into a business after having our discovery meeting,
Yeah.
I'm pretty much prepared to say, I can be your marketing officer, your chief marketing officer for a fraction of the cost of hiring one.
Yeah.
And here are the phases that you could take this.
Yeah.
Right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did that for us when we were at Excel.
Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. You have a good presentation and everything.
Thanks. Yeah.
Do you have a lot of customers like here in town, or do you travel outside businesses from other towns?
Yeah, so I do have a lot of customers here, and I'm expanding into Colorado because I have grandbabies there, and I want to go into there. But I have some in Oklahoma.
Oh, nice.
I have some in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So you can do it from here.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're starting a new, which I really love. So we're starting a new email marketing campaign, business to business. So people who are really like looking for business to business, and everyone says, well, email marketing is not a thing, but it is. And like most of my vendors I've gotten from email marketing.
Yeah.
But this is super advanced. So what it does is we generate 26 different email lists, right? And in those email lists, we create different marketing campaigns. And then the business owner literally will get like, hey, I'm interested in this.
Yeah.
So it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's all AI. I mean,
Yeah.
We just set it up and we make
It
sure
does
the
its
brand
thing.
story
Yeah.
and, you monitor it. And then also one of the biggest things that I think happens with companies truly is we give them leads and they don't follow up with those leads.
Yeah, you gotta follow up on those leads.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. What do you like to do for fun? Do you have time for fun? Because every time I see you, you're like at a networking event or working or. What do you like? You talk about your farm a lot too.
Yeah, so I have a farm. I don't have a farm. My husband and I have a farm, and he actually runs the farm. But we also are at the farmers market, and he makes bread, and we sell eggs, and we sell dehydrated fruit. And then I make soap and
soap. How do you make soap?
Well,
out of
with
what?
Goat's milk and
really?
And essential oils. Yeah. I make a skin cream. I have one of my favorite clients is King's Compounding Pharmacy.
Okay.
Paul is great, and he has told me a little bit about like skin cream and those kinds of things. So I have created this really cool skin cream.
Wow.
And I don't know. That's,
What is it for? Just
oh gosh. So I'm old. Look at me. I'm old. And you put it on your skin and it makes it not dry and it makes it not look old.
Oh, okay. So
And I made that.
really,
Yeah.
out of what? Like goat milk? You said?
No, that's my soup. So no, the skin cream is made out of botanicals. This thing called vanishing cream. I put a little bit of jojoba and olive oil in it, but just a little bit because you don't want it too greasy.
Yeah.
And then frankincense, myrrh, lemon essential oil, bergamot, and a couple of other things. And I'm not going to tell you all of it because I don't want anyone else to do it, right? That's what I think.
No, I don't even know what half those things are, honestly.
Anyway, so
the farmer's market, the farm.
Yeah, but most importantly, I think what's really fun for me is I am a part of United Way. I'm on the board. And I'm also a part of Amarillo Women's Network, and I'm on the board there too.
Nice.
And I think giving back to that with no regard to attaining business or doing anything, but really helping our community.
Yeah.
It's fun to me.
Yeah. So you just want to stay productive and be giving back.
Yeah.
Do you travel? Do you like to travel?
I'm going to is it Ruidosa or Ruidoso?
Ruidoso.
Yeah.
Ruidoso.
Yeah, I'm going there this weekend.
Really? I thought they were flooded or something.
Well, I thought so too, but my family's going there, so we'll see, and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
And I would love to travel all the time, but if I'm going to travel right now, it's going to go see my grandbabies.
In Colorado. You said that, yeah.
And I have 2 in Utah, so yeah.
Nice. That's because Grand Junction's almost to the line of Utah, right?
Yeah. So I have grandbabies in Grand Junction, and about 5 hours away, I have grandbabies in Utah.
Yeah, that's cool. And then, so you like to travel? You like what else do you like to do for fun? You just work?
No.
You need some time off.
Oh, no. Oh gosh, if you talk to my husband, he'd be like, "She has time off."
She has time. I know you do a lot of work with James, right?
I do. Yeah. James and I, he's my go-to man.
Yeah.
Like he and I have a lot of fun. We video a lot of people all the time.
Yeah.
Doing a lot of things, and I think I read. I don't know. I'm a nerd.
You like to read? What kind of books do you like?
Look at me. I'm a nerd.
What kind of books do you like?
Well, currently a self-help.
Self-help.
And I believe in God, like you hadn't believe, like Jesus Christ is my savior, and he, like everything that's been a success in my life, he has done because I'm a nutcase.
Yeah.
So I read a lot about all of that, and I'm.
Are you reading anything right now? What book?
Yeah, Battlefields of the Mind by Joyce Myers.
Okay.
But then also I'm reading what is it called? By Thich Nhat Hanh.
I don't know.
So he is a monk, right?
Oh, a monk.
But he actually believed in Jesus. And
do monks not believe in Jesus?
He's a Tibetan monk, so no, but he did. So it was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I'm reading some trashy romance.
Some trashy romance. That's funny.
And I like to watch Netflix.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What have you been watching?
So those action movies, like you wouldn't think it. You would think I would be watching those romantic things, but no, I'm like action.
Action, yeah.
And
cool.
mystery.
What about podcasts? You listen to any podcasts?
Yeah. So Mel Robbins is one. Lisa Kurtrust is one. And that's probably it. Yeah.
Is that what? Because a lot of times, like me, I don't even.
Oh, and Tony Robbins. I know,
Tony Robbins,
but he's old school. Like I've been doing that since.
Yeah, I love him. He's awesome. Yeah, because I can't watch TV nowadays. I have to be like YouTube videos, podcast, something else.
Well, that's just because you're like a high achiever, you always want to constantly learn.
I have AD. Is it HD? What's it called? AD. Yeah, that.
AD.
I can't sit there and just stay still. I have to be doing something.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's
but you're a super high achiever. I mean, like, I'm proud to know you.
Awesome.
It's cool. Like, I've known you for, I think, about 2
years.
Yeah, just from,
BNI.
Yeah, and the energy that you bring to the table is so cool.
Sometimes I like to stay
I've never
low
seen
key
you
sometimes.
do sometimes low key. Like, I think you're...
Are you still in that group?
No.
No?
Yeah.
Did you get kicked out like James?
I did not get kicked out like James. No, he was in my power group, right?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Like we do some business together, but no, when I started on the board for United Way,
okay,
and then with Amarillo Women's Network,
it was,
and I can get my own. I'm a hell of a cold caller.
Uh-huh.
Right, I
Yeah.
am.
Yeah.
I like it. I like doing it. That's
Yeah.
why I was a success when I was a salesperson because I don't mind it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I loved BNI, and I love every person in BNI.
Uh-huh.
It just took a lot of my time,
Yeah.
and then when I really wanted to do this service work,
Yeah.
and then there was a moment where I said, well, I have to do my job.
Pick one. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those groups are good though.
Oh, sure.
Marketing. We'll go back to marketing.
yeah.
That's
Oh,
it's
networking is
networking.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I say, I always tell everyone if someone ever says to me, word of mouth is my best advertising,
Yeah.
for sure, mine too. I
Yeah.
always want word of mouth.
Yeah.
It's just not everyone's telling my story.
Yeah.
And so I have to get it out there.
Have
You
to
know?
get it out there,
Yeah. So
Yeah, that's awesome. And what motivates you? What keeps you going to keep working on your business, your
Yeah.
dreams?
um
Where do you get your motivation from?
I've had a really hard life. Being
Have
a
you?
single mom for
Yeah.
17 years, right? That was hard.
Of 2 kids, right? You
Uh-huh,
said?
2. Yeah. And I think and I raised some foster children and that there was some, a lot of loss or whatever in my life. And
Mhm.
I think that my Jesus,
Yeah.
like he's the way, the truth, and the life. And
Mhm.
I truly believe that. And he gives me wisdom every day of my life.
Yeah.
And he gives me the motivation. And also I wouldn't be a success or have success if it wasn't for him.
Yeah.
Because he's the guiding force in everything I do. And it's a
Mhm.
gift.
Yeah.
I honestly, there is no way that I should be owning this company.
Yeah.
There's no way that I should know at 52 years old all the marketing and digital that I know
Mhm.
comparatively. Like it's for
Yeah.
young people,
Yeah.
right? But I do. I
But
know
I know,
it.
yeah, you're like, I got this.
And
Yeah.
it's really like
Yeah.
he guides me.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like whenever he has your back and you know it, like you know you're gonna be successful, you know?
Right. And
And
don't you
especially if you're doing the right thing for your customers. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
You can't be, oh, I'm this person, but then you're screwing people over and stuff. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Marketing's dicey.
Mhm.
You never know. Like honestly, you never know if it works.
Yeah.
Like you just don't.
Yeah.
Because it could work for one company and then it not work for the other.
Yeah.
And it's always about the messaging or whatever.
Mhm.
So when my team and I pray every morning, like give us the wisdom and let this marketing work, we really mean it.
Yeah.
I have worked for companies where we're like, well, we know this works,
Yeah.
but there's the other $1,700 that we're spending that I don't know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's the same. Not like that with me, but
Yeah.
I want everything that I do for a client to matter,
Yeah.
and I want to be a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that I am every time. I have some disgruntled customers for sure, because you
Yeah.
can't please everyone.
You can't please everybody. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I've learned a threshold of an investment that people need to spend with me.
Yeah.
I've also learned along the way the last 4 years, I'm not going to take every person as a client,
Exactly.
regardless if you want me to be a marketing person for you. And it's
Yeah.
nothing against them, but there's just a chemistry and a mix that I need to have.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at the point in my life where I could get to choose
Exactly. Yeah.
who I work with.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
and,
awesome.
And I want my peace of mind.
Yeah. That's
Mhm.
awesome. What's the hardest part about running a marketing company to you?
Honestly, keeping up with the fast pace in which marketing is going.
Oh yeah.
Like I literally have to watch. Like so, I have a dashboard that my clients use. It's called Vendasta, but in that it's also like corporate America does trainings and things like that. Well, I'm a small business, so where am I going to get that training? So Vendasta is that for me, right?
Okay.
Like so I'm always up to date with all of the things that are new and upcoming. And
Yeah.
then I have another company that I work with called Strategis.
Mm-hmm.
They were the very first company in the United States to put streaming, a commercial on streaming and connected television.
Oh really?
They're about 5 years ahead of everyone.
Wow.
So they always have webinars and seminars, and I watch them because I need to be up to date. So I think that's the hardest
Keep
part.
it up to date with everything that's going on.
And then I'll be Google.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my, oh, Google pay per click
Yeah.
and all the things, the Google suites.
Yeah. That's what we were going over earlier.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, that's Google profiles. So
Profile, yeah.
there's Google local services, there's Google paid ads, and
Mhm.
being able to keep your
That's too much.
it's a lot.
It's a
It's
lot.
fine though. I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For people that like it.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to make it easier.
Oh, well, so I feel honestly that they make it easier for small businesses that are doing it like $200 or whatever.
Yeah.
But uh, when you're a marketing company, they know you know the rules
Mm-hmm.
and you better follow them.
Oh yeah.
And anyway, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because the other part of that is, again, you do the right things every day, the right things come back to you.
Exactly.
And so if I'm going to do Google, I better be doing it right. So if
sure.
they grade me, they knock down an optimization point, that's not good for my client.
Yeah.
So we constantly have to do that. And quite frankly, I have a creative service director. Her name's Sheena, and I adore her. She's been my best friend since I was 12 years old.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And she's marvelous.
Mm-hmm.
But she's kind of our how can I put this? Our watch over making everything look good.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm sales and I make the soup, and then we have 5 other people that do that. But she's the person that makes sure that our punctuation, our spelling, and all of that is right. And I think that's the hardest obstacle for me, because I'm like, I can't even believe how much money I'm paying you to make sure we're like, spelling even with AI, right? Yeah. So I guess those are the things.
Yeah. What's the vision for Couture Marketing? Like, say within the next 5 years. Have you thought that far ahead?
Yeah. When I started, I thought, man, I want this to go global. I want this to do all the things.
Yeah.
Now it's truly, I make a good living. My employees make a good living.
Yeah.
And I'm truly blessed by that. And if whatever God wants, that's it.
Yeah.
So if he wants us to go global, I'll go global. If he wants me to stay in Amarillo, I will.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's the thing right now. I'm really looking into going into other markets. We're going to be doing a lunch and learn in Colorado for streaming and connected television. I've already started doing some outreach email marketing in Colorado. I'm already in Oklahoma. So I think God has a plan for it, and I'm just going to go with that, because when I create the plans, they turn to hell in a handbag, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's just good. Yeah.
Yeah. And where do people find you, or how does someone reach out to you? If they need any marketing services or anything like that?
They could go to my website, Couture, Couture,
Okay.
marketinggroup.com. They could, and on there, or they could Google me, and I'm all over, or Facebook, right?
Yeah.
LinkedIn, all of the
all
things.
That good stuff.
Yeah. Even if you just do Rebecca Vi, all of the things, and that's just VIA.
And how does that work? They'll call you and just kind of write down what their needs are, and then you meet? Or?
Yeah, no. So most of the time, yes, they'll call, and I'll ask them who their competitors are, who they think their competitors are, and I'll do that free snapshot report.
Okay, report. Yep.
And then I'll do an S. Well, I won't. Camille, my who I love, she does an SEO kind of audit for us. And so then when I walk in the door, either sometimes if they've given me the people, then I walk in the door with that, or if not, I come in and I talk to them. And here's the thing, and I truly believe in this, regardless if you choose to use me or not, after our very first meeting, you will have tools to help your business.
Yeah.
Because I truly believe if I help people, God helps me. That's just the way life is, right? Life is a boomerang. So I always tell people, regardless if you use me or not, if I come in and I show you these things, you're going to have a good grasp on things that you can do for yourself.
Or or actually know the numbers, what they're looking like. Because a lot of people don't do that. Like who's above you, or what these people are doing that you're not doing, things like that.
And necessarily you don't need to know what your competitors are doing, because that could drive you crazy. But it is really good to say, oh, these are my deficits. And if I worked on this marketing, and this marketing, you're telling me I could be a part of.
There you go.
You know? So I have a client, and this is so cool. So it's 777 Wraps.
Oh, yeah.
He's a great guy. I mean, like
London.
London.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great guy. I mean, he has a great story.
Yeah.
Anyway, I built his website. My team and I built his website. We're doing some SEO for him. It's been 2 months. He did not show anywhere, right? Like his business did not show.
Yeah.
And we pulled up his report, And in every key category that we're talking about, he's number 1, 2, or 3.
Really?
And just in that short amount of time. Now, it's going to take a process to keep that up.
Yeah.
But it's just cool to see. Like, we built a awesome website for him.
And y'all did a video, right?
Yeah. The video goes. So anytime
I think I saw that.
Yeah. So anytime you do a website with us, we always prefer to do a video for you on your homepage. Okay. It's kind of something that optimizes your page a little bit better than not having it. Plus, it looks cool.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Rebecca, thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thank you.
I have one more question.
Okay.
What if someone's looking to get into this marketing business and stuff? What's some advice you'd give them?
I would say I've had so many interns come to me and say, nothing that I learned at WT or wherever puts me in the market where I need to be, because in education currently right now it's antiquated. So there's some really great YouTube videos, and there's some really great things that you can see. Find a couple of niches and learn it and become an expert in those. Yeah. And then also understand that you're going to get 1,000 no's before you get 3 yeses. Yeah. And you just have to keep going. Keep going. Awesome. All right, Rebecca. Well, I want to thank you again. Thank you for your time. Yeah, I think I talked a lot. No, you did awesome. Okay. People are going to get to know you, what you do, and it shows that you love what you do, you know? Your passion. Yeah, thank you. You know? All right, guys. Well, remember, y'all can catch this episode on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, and Facebook. And we'll see y'all next time.